Hello everyone and welcome back to the Battlefield Siege Run here, and we have another Pauper video for you today. We are playing Esper Affinity. This list has been kicking around online lately, the last week or so, and it's had a fair few 5-0s, so I thought we should give it a go. Normally what drew me to it, of course, is the Glint Hawks and Core Skyfishers, so Affinity is fun. I feel like sometimes if people tech for it and starboard for it, it can be a bit brutal, but I feel like this is its dawn. It's going to be good. This list, a bit similar to the Grixis Affinity list, is still running the Mirror Enforcers and Thoughtcast. It's cutting red though, so we don't get that Croclan Shum, we don't get those Bull Wipes help fix up the early game. So we're very much relying on these Glint Hawks, Core Skyfisher packages, bouncing stuff like the Grim Bauble, Cryogenic Relic, the draw cards, Tarthing Blade, and also stuff like we got Suffocating Fumes to help shore up that early game. We've got Navigator's Compass, gains life and helps fix mana, just to get through that early game so we can push through to the mid game and hopefully win. I've played a couple of scratchies with this and it's been awesome, this deck, so I'm very keen to play it. You look into the mana base here and it's very artifact heavy, so it's pretty brutal and pretty unforgiving if they are running stuff like Dust to Dust, your enemies. So the only non-artifact land we're running is just this one little Bajuka Bog here, so it's a bit scary. The beauty about white, even though we got this great value engine now with the Cryogenic Relic, is that we get access to the Dust to Dust, and unlike the Grixis builds, Spire combos kicking around still a fair bit. So these Thraben Charms, yes, they're great. They can be the Doomblades when you want them to, because we are running these early creatures, but they can also exile graveyards, so it's good against Terror. Terror's been popping up more lately as well, exiling graveyards, getting rid of those dread returns, all that kind of stuff. So it's a very good, robust list with lots of good answers to lots of different decks. If you do like these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does help the channel a lot. And let's jump to the first round and see how good this deck really is. Alright, welcome. We are on the draw here. This hand is actually pretty good. I wouldn't mind like an untapped land so we can go Cryogenic Relic on turn 2, but I think it's still a good squint tap land. We are just going to play the one. We're going to actually play the black mana first. Reason being, if we draw Grim Bauble or something like that, we want to be able to play it. But they are playing a blue deck, so likely Terror. Oh no, they are playing this version. Okay, that's right. So this should be interesting. I mean, we do have a lot going on. I definitely, I don't want to play Glint Hawk into an empty field. This hand is a little bit slow for this, but we do have Suffocating Fumes main deck, which is good. Okay, Tarthing Blade. Tarthing Blade's not that good. Let's just play our tap land and we'll pass. And then, yeah, next turn, hopefully they just go like... I'm wondering... Hopefully just draw another land, to be honest. We might just have to play a Relic, really. Yeah, they play Moon Circuit. It's pretty good. Come on, land. Land and land and land. Okay. So they definitely have Counterspell up. I think I might, and I really want this Cryogenic Relic to resolve. I'm just going to play Tarthing Blade because it's probably our worst card. They definitely have a Counterspell. They didn't play their Seer here, so we'll just let them do their Counterspell. They'll cycle through. And then they're probably going to win this game one because they've been on the play, and we've had I think our deck anyway, it's like mid-range. If we get to that later game, if their hand is kind of like pretty mid. Oh, they're just using it to sack to the Sprite. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we don't really have a lot for them except for the Arms of Hadar. I don't really want to bring in anything else. Maybe the Navigator's Compass just helps slow them down. But yeah, I definitely smell a more counter spells. Well, if they played the Spellstutter Sprite, it would have made sense for them to still counterspell it. So, okay, well there's that. So we're definitely on our turn. We're going to go Cryogenic Relic and then Glint Hawk. Maybe we're playing Cryogenic Relic. Hopefully just draw another artifact land, really, and then we can just play a bunch of Mirror Enforcers. We've got 3. It's going to just absolutely just punch them in the face. Why do they do it like that? Anyway, a lot of cards. So I guess I just wanted to get more value out of the Moon Circuit Hacker, I guess. The scrying. Okay. So they're top, which is pretty good for them. That's interesting. Let's just go... There's 5. I kind of just want to play these Mirror Forces out. Yeah, it was... Yeah, kind of just not hate just playing a bunch of these out. I probably have a Sprite, but... It might be correct to do the Glint Hawk instead, maybe. Pick up the Tithe, so that way we have a blocker for both their creatures. You know what, let's just do that. And at least this way now, they're not going to ninja at all, and they're not going to get more scry effects. And if we get to some kind of variant of a late game, then we're having a good time. But yeah, they can't attack here. Okay, I might actually just Tithing Blade first, because these Mirror Forces are going to be free soon. I kind of want all this mana to work. Yeah, look. Yeah, we might... I'm just going to tap like this. Play Tithing Blade. Oh, cancel. Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, and they can use their sprites if they want. So now here, did I just use a charm? I can't do much else then though. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's actually do this, because then we can still play other enforcers. Let's try and just kill this. They can counterspell that if they want. Okay. And then Tithing Blade works. It is a bit risky doing that, but I think it's kind of fun anyway. And then they lose another creature. We're going to play Mirror Enforcer. I'm going to do it. Oh, they don't really have anything. Oh, they can have the bounce spell. So I'm actually just going to do it all now. Get rid of that. Let's just play this Enforcer. Wonder if they counterspell this. I probably would have counterspell. Yeah, they were just done with that. That's fair enough. Another Mirror Enforcer as well on top of that. It's pretty cooked. I kind of don't like Thraben Charm actually. Arms of Fedara are good. What do I want to cut? I mean, probably the Tithing Blade's the worst. The worst of the removal. Grimbaubl's good. Blood Fountain's, I think, just good anyway for the familiars. Yeah. I don't even hate just grabbing this and fixing the mana, maybe. I guess Blood Fountain's pretty crap in comparison. We're not really grinding at all. We could run Duress, but I'm pretty, mid on it. In the Thraben Charm, I'm pretty mid on it as well, to be honest. We're playing, some 3 cast downs, or 2 charms, 2 baubles, Suffocating Fumes, and Arms of Fedara. I don't think we want to go over the top. Alright, we are on the draw again. This hand's pretty good. Pretty good. The old Fairy Miscreant. We're just going to play a tap land here. I'm probably even gonna... I mean, if they play Ninja, I'm just gonna cast down the Ninja on our main phase, to be honest. And we just try and ruin their tempo. Yeah. Yeah, we just have to cast down that Ninja. It's just too good. It's pretty good having these two core Skyfishes around, let me tell you. Yeah, so let's just go land cast down. Do you remember when this like Faeries deck had days? How cooked was that? So the good thing about their deck is they don't run much artifact hate, and our deck is all artifacts. Okay, they just played a Miscreant. I'm going to play this other white mana here. Shame we don't have any ETBs. It's a bit annoying. So they could play... I'm just playing a Glint Hawk and returning a land. That feels so sad. Like I smell a spell set of Sprite as well. I can't even do an Enforcer here. That's a rip. I think let's just do the Glint Hawk because then we can technically Thraben Charm still if we want to. But I'm just hoping, yeah, they just counter it. Yeah. Yep. Alright, now I'm just going to do the Skyfisher. It's a pretty good card. And we just return the planes. Alright, another Miscreant. If we had a Grim Bauble, this hand would absolutely pop the hell off, but we don't. So can't attack with anything that's good for us. Another Volta Whispers, eh? I'm a bit worried about another spell, Stutter Sprite. Let's just play the Ancient Den again. I just can't keep returning lands though. It feels so bad. I might just keep the Skyfisher in our hand. It feels pretty bad, but I want to be able to play an Enforcer at some point as well, and we're not going to be able to do that if we're just screwing around, you know. And I want this Thraben Charm in case they attack with everything and try and ninja. We're 100% blocking the Spell Stutter Sprite if they attack with everything. It's a cute little lock they can have. Still not doing anything. So here, I just want to use my mana. So let's just kill the Spell Stutter Sprite and get them to use their mana. Okay, they let us kill that. Okay, another Thraben Charm is not that good. It's got a Vault. I feel like they have another Sprite or something like that. I kind of don't hate just playing another Skyfisher. Yeah, this is a Sprite, I think. Oh, it's just a counter spell. Okay, that's fine. And then next turn we have this Mirror Enforcer. We're not going to attack either. I'm just mindful of their ninjas and stuff. Okay. So we're going to Thraben Charm that. See if this resolves, eh? Maybe there's more versatility than Cast Down. Is this a Sprite? Counterspell. Okay. So they get in for 3. Hopefully they don't have one of those ninjas. Okie doke. I mean, this isn't a very good hand now. It's an artifact, that's funny. Alright, we don't have anything, so we really need something like a relic now. Our clock's faster than theirs, but they have 2 cards in hand. I'm wondering if they had the Ninja of the Deep Hours in their hand. They had some good interaction, that's for sure. Yeah, you have to attack with everything, really. No ninja, so that's pretty huge, but I'm feeling they have a lot of counter spells. And we're on 12, so that's not good for us. If they're not playing stuff, I'm really worried about their interaction. The Snare Master's pretty good. So hopefully we just draw Arms of Hadar and then we're having a laugh. Or Suffocating Fumes. I'll do that now as well, to be honest. Okay, just another Enforcer. I mean, we'll play it. I'm just going to keep this land in our hand just to put the Fear of God on them a little bit. We really needed to draw the board wipe there, though. Because they're just winning this battle now. I didn't even have a way to block their creatures, so... Yeah, for 5, got a 7. So we've only got 2 turns left. I mean, and likely they'll play something here, so... They'll kill us next turn, maybe. Yeah, a lot of interaction. So technically not dead yet. So let's just attack. I'm going to play this Misvault Bridge. Even Navigator's Compass keeps us alive a little bit longer. Okay. Draw an island. So we definitely have some great outs. I said I was going to play the bridge, but I didn't, you know. Keep you on your toes. Yeah. So then a compass keeps us in for another turn. Arms of Hadar likely wins us the game. This actually keeps us alive. Was it an island, their last card? We'll play this bridge, it was. So we're technically not dead again. I should attack with the Mirror Force there, but... I'm probably going to block this. Them drawing cards, I mean, they have lots of outs here. They can just swap out an injury and kill us. So we're on 1. So now we need Arms of Hadar, otherwise we just lose. They got 0 cards. Arms of Hadar. No, there you go. You did it. You did the thing. Alright, let's see how we go. We kind of did stabilize there in the end, but it just didn't really work out. Thraber Charm's interesting. Do I want it? No, I don't think. I think we're still just running what we are here before. I think the compass is good. Once we get to that mid game and we can just kill them with... I just don't want too many 2-drops. We're on the play at least now. This is a good hand. We'll start with this one. 2 Thoughtcast as well is huge. I mean, we could have drawn Thoughtcast last turn and we didn't, you know? Like, just a very mean hand. We are going to bauble the crap out of that. And that's what we'll do. So we basically just don't want them to get to any sort of mana where they're just getting the ninja out. And the next turn we can play Familiar and Thoughtcast, which is great. Hopefully draw a land. Okay, another bridge. Yeah, let's just play this first. Oh. Yeah, let's play... I feel like they have a Spell Pierce up, which is fine. We have 2 Thoughtcasts anyway. The hell's this? A null? Huge. Let's play this. I think we still Thoughtcast. I want these to resolve. I mean, that's huge. I think we definitely have a way to stabilize quite easily and stuff, but they obviously have absolute cast in their hand. If they don't play another island, they're going to be in a bit of a bad news bear state. Okay. I'm just going to fire off this Thoughtcast first. I feel like they're going to try and stop it. They can counterspell it if they want. Feels like this is a spell that they don't want to be resolved. So that's pretty good now. I'm actually just going to go Bridge and Pass, because we can just cast down if they actually have a ninja for that, and then they just waste their turn. Because I feel like they have a sprite here or something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then end of turn, we can cast down something if we want to. So they ninja. They played an island already. Ninja if they want to. We're just going to cast down this spell status sprite here. Don't really want it existing for too long. And if they tap out, that's fine, because then we can go Skyfisher, bounce the bauble, play the bauble, another sprite. That's okay. Hopefully they just don't have another annul. I mean, that's a lot of bloody... Alright, let's just go Skyfisher, return the bauble. I reckon they have another annul. Like, what else could be in their hand, you know? Okay, well, they don't. Let's just play this compasses out. Not doing much else. May as well get the affinity for it. Pass. I'm just going to set a stop and upkeep because I wouldn't mind surveilling into something good. Yeah, let's just crack this. So I don't want either of these. Oh, yeah. We can draw better than that. I'm thinking, is this Raven Charm good? But if they have any counterspell for it. See, that's a good draw. Let's play that. I'm actually gonna... I know it kind of sucks if we draw Glint Hawk or something, but if we draw another Grim Bauble, I want to be able to cast it. Do you have an annul here? You have a counterspell. That's not good for us. Unless we have a couple turns. They've got 2 cards in hand. The issue is going to be when they ninja and they return the sprite to their hand. Maybe I should have gone for more interaction. Why do that one there? Oh, to do the Elf Mob 1/1, that makes sense. That was a good draw for them. The island. Makes sense. So even with double thought casts, we've drawn into kind of nothing. Maybe the compasses were a bit too much. All right. They do it like that. That's interesting. Yeah, interesting. All right, so if we just draw an Arms of Hadar here, just wipe everything. Forecast would be good. Okay. Yeah, let's just pull the trigger now with this one. No point beating around the bush. Let's just kill everything. Play this. Pass. Because you don't want any of it countered either. And that's when they've returned like the 1/1 that stuns. Like spell status sprite's so much better. Are they stunning with that? Yes, no. We'll just keep this in my hand. We really need to draw into something though. Like a Skyfish is not too bad either. I mean, I think Thoughtcast is our best draw, but like a 4 cards in hand, which makes you think they just have like mono and nulls. So I don't... Yeah, they're not playing islands, which scares me. We keep drawing lands as well. My gosh. Maybe we should have kept the Blood Fountains in. He's like one card, but maybe that's what we need to do. I definitely would have rathered one of these compasses to not be a compass. Let's just play the Enforcer. I assume this gets counterspelled though. This looks like a counterspell or an annul. Yeah. I genuinely think they have like 3 annuls in their hand. Scary. We're just going to die to this 1/1. This is what's going to happen. I think Thoughtcast is our best draw. Okay, Suffocating Fumes is interesting. We'll just pass again, and we'll probably just do it on their end step. We probably need to work out a way for when they don't have anything in, like they've tapped out fully, but I think we just let them do this. No ninjas. Okay. I mean, all their stuff is flash based, so I'm gonna hold on to this Fumes. Yeah, they can draw cards. It's fine. All right, Glint Hawk is not that good, but I can return this core Skyfisher because it's actually technically. Oh, just be a spell starter sprite. Please be a spell starter sprite. Okay, that's good. So that comes into play, and then we'll Suffocating Fumes. Isn't that cool that this is an artifact so we can actually bounce it? So all their Faeries die, the Glint Hawk comes in, and then we can, yes, I would like to use this ability. I'm going to return the core Skyfisher because it's an artifact now. And then we're going to play the core Skyfisher, and then we're going to return a compass, play a compass. Look at that. That good. And now we have the clock now. And hopefully that's enough. What the hell is in their hand? Just like annuls, I guess. Yeah, let's just attack. Oh, I'm glad I sandbagged those Fumes, to be honest. I was just doing that just to stave off the damage, I guess. And we'll try and resolve this Familiar. I feel like this will be annulled though. Yeah, I think they just have mono annulls in their hand. Yep, there they are. And we'll continue on a merry way. What's a new one from the new set? It's all fun games until they play a ninja, I guess. Which they haven't. Let's try and resolve this relic. It resolves, that's huge. I'm just going to attack with both, because why not? And then we'll play this Mirror Enforcer. How I might even just... it's probably not worth the crack. It might be worth it just to crack this actually now. Just to stop the ninjas. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's just do it like this. Like, yes, if I draw a core Skyfisher, it's bad, but... Alright, cast down's nice. So now I feel pretty good. We have the ground in the air. Superiority. Yep, that's a thing. And we'll just keep this cast down for like the sprites and whatnot. I stick with drawing artifact lands, that's for sure. I'm going to play the Vault though. Why not? Have no blood tokens or anything in my deck, so I don't have the blood fountains in here. They must have just 2 islands in their hand now. They're not doing anything else. Well, we're going to cast down this. I don't want these to exist. Oh, you're just trying to draw a card off it. Alright, so they don't have any other interaction. It's a good way to get rid of 2 creatures. Let's see if they... what they do with these scries. Ooh, bottom. That's a bit rough. Well, let's just attack this, and we'll play Glint Hawk. It should resolve. And then we'll just return the Mirror Force to our hand and play it again. Yeah, they didn't want to play any more Magic the Gathering. That's all good. Alright, let's try another match. Alright, let's try another match here. This hand is, it's like, yeah, it has the lands, but it's not really keepable. This isn't keepable either, which isn't great. So I'm mulling to 5, so it's a bit grim. This hand is keepable. I'm just thinking about what to put back. 2 cards. Probably the... It just depends on what we're playing against, really. Should we look at what Pedro Stark normally plays? Burn or Mono Blue Terror. Okay. What's good against that? We can hedge. I mean, we can hedge here, and we can just go... Let's keep the Compass. Let's keep the Glint Hawk. Probably just let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of the Thoughtcast. So we have a way to gain a bunch of life. Alright, they are playing Terror, so this Compass is terrible. And I wish I had everything else in my hand, but I don't. It's what I get. It's what I get. Let's just play the Goldmire Bridge. Pass, and then we can go Seat, Compass. Play Glint Hawk, return the Compass. Thoughtcast would be huge. So they're definitely going to be getting the Delver here. I'm just thinking in terms of our deck, we have Tithe, which is really good. We can easily block that as well. We don't have too much cyber-wise, but I think our main deck's pretty suited against their deck. But yeah, they're definitely getting for 3 here. At least the Compass helps out a little bit. It's when they go like Delver and you're like, Jesus, how do I beat this? Okay. Yeah, look, that's pretty good. I can't do it all this turn. Let's just go Compass. This Spell Piercing it. Thought Scouring. That's a lot better for them to do that. And then... Yeah, I'd rather kind of hold the Glint Hawk for something else. So let's just... Familiar, and then we have something to block this Insectile Aberration. And then here's hoping we just kind of have Boomerang. Jesus, that's new. A lot of decks aren't running Boomerang. I mean, it's a great card. Look at it. It's so good. Return from whence you came. Hell yeah, Boomerang. Let's go. Hopefully I don't play Terror here. I feel like I want something a little bit extra if that's the case. Might try and just play a Sleep of the Dead or something. Yeah, we're definitely blocking this. There could be an argument of keeping it around and playing Glint Hawk, returning the Refurbished Familiar and then playing it again. I do smell a counterspell though coming up. So I'm also tempted to actually just Thrave and Charm them. Let's play this and try and return the Compass. I'm going to put a stop here. One, two, three, four. Let's just return the Compass. And then, yeah, I'm going to pass and in the upkeep. I'm just going to set a stop here. Let them brainstorm. And then I'll try and Thrave and Charm and exile their graveyard so they can't terror us this turn. Cast. Exile any number of graveyards. Done. See if this resolves. They might have a Spell Pierce here. Because it's just like staves off. Yeah, they can't play a Terror next turn now. Unless they go Thought Scour Terror. Okay, well, you can play everything now, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll attack for 2. I mean, Deep Analysis is a good card. This Mirror Force doesn't seem great against terrors, though. You got 6 cards in hand. Yeah, so now they can just... Okay, they're playing a Delver. I think we just have to try and get some beat down here now, if we can. Is this Boomerang or something? Yeah, surely they keep up a counterspell. Interesting. Yeah, let's just attack. We'll try and play this familiar. Definitely going to be counterspelled though. It's going to get the crap out of it counterspelled, yeah. That was happening. There was no way around that. To get a Raw Dog Delver? They did Brainstorm. No. I wonder where all their terrors are. Good thing is now that they're on 9. And they haven't played a terror yet. So we can get in again. Let's just attack. I'm going to play this tap land because I think it's quite important with Spell Pierce and stuff. And some decks run 4 spikes, so I want to be able to... Sorry, we do have a lot of rain happening right now where I'm at, but that's okay. Sorry if you hear a bit of the rain too much, but you know, magic continues. They have 6 cards in hand, and they've only been able to really play Delvers, so what do they have, you know? Mono counter spells. It's probably been a very weird setup for them. Compass is a terrible draw. I'm definitely taking the Compasses out. I don't know how good they've... Okay, so they really don't have a lot going on. So this Glenhawk, even if they play a Terror, it probably just will just get it done, really. Yeah, so just mono permission. Maybe I shouldn't even play that. Because now if they have a Terror, they can play a Terror and keep up counter spell. Let's save the island anyway. Yeah, there's a Tellurian Terror. I mean, it's good. But hopefully this Glenhawk just gets it done. We'll keep the land in our hand, but we'll play next turn if they have a cast down. That's the only thing that when it really matters is that they can't attack with Tellurian Terror either. So they must have some more counter spells, some more terrors. Yeah, it must have another terror. They can definitely win this game quite easily still if they have the sleep or something like that, and they can just keep... Yeah, they've got 2 terrors now. And what do we have? Another land. So we'll play a land. We'll take a Glinthawk. Yeah, if they have a Sleep for the Dead on this turn or next turn, then we do lose. Or a Boomerang. At least Boomerang, we can pick up the Navigator's Compass. Yeah, there we have it. Okay, I think we're very lucky in that end bit. So I think that Thraben Charm was pretty clutch. We'll put the Duresses in. We'll put the Thraben Charms in. We'll take these Navigator's Compasses out. They seem bloody terrible. Still want the Relic. Tithing Blades are OP. Grim Baubles are probably not that good. So we'll probably cut those. Does hit the Delvers, but doesn't really hit anything else. And we have... I guess we should take out the Suffocating Fumes. Grim Baubles, I guess, better than that. Yeah, so likely they're just going to have the Annuls. So hopefully this is just enough. I could run like an Arms of Hadar, but it feels really bad against like Force Spike, Spell Pierce, Dot Deck. Seems like this person that plays this deck doesn't normally run the Spell Pierces. This is a good hand, so hopefully they just... we'll take off this stop here. Don't want this stop anymore. There you go, there's Delver. I wouldn't mind just drawing a Vault of Whispers and then being able to kill it straight off the bat. That'd be nice, but we didn't, that's okay. I'll play the White Source and pass. I'm glad we drew this Grim Ball before this Delver. It's very nice. Very thoughtful of my deck. Yeah, just brainstorming. Okay. Did they just Raw Dog? Oh, sorry, they got the Brainstorm off that. I thought they Raw Dogged and then played a Brainstorm. So if they don't play an island, that's good for us. They don't play an island, so we're just going to Grim Bauble, and they'll play a tap land then, if that's the case. Thoughtcast was a good draw. I feel like we have the tempo now. They missed their land drop. Yeah, if they didn't hit one here, wow, 2 on top. It's very unlucky for them. We'll play a land. Let's go Thoughtcast. Okay, let's just play the Blood Fountain, because then we can go Mirror Enforcer, Mirror Enforcer. And that's a pretty good clock. And I assume they're going to concede soon, because they've got 4 really good cards in hand. There's no way they can keep playing this game. They're just too far behind now. Island. Because they couldn't even annul anything really. Like, we have answers to all their stuff. Let's attack. And let's just go Refurbish Familiar, Glinthawk, Return to Refurbish Familiar. If they counter this, that's fine. They can annul it, whatever. We'll just play Cryogenic Relic. And if they do anything else, we can Tithing Blade and pick up the Cryogenic Relic, hopefully get another land. They got a Delver as well. And that's good for them. If we draw a land though, we didn't draw a land. So we can't double removal spell them here. We could kill that. I do like the idea of playing... Oh, we can play... No, we still can't do it that way. Put another land, that'd be good. Yeah, I think we're just picking up the Relic because I want to draw a card. The other option was I could pick up the Bauble and kill the Delver. Let's just pick up the Relic and hopefully draw a land. That is not a land. Let's just play another Relic. Well, that's the land I want. And I mean, we have a pretty good hand. Like, we can still Thraben Charm, Tithing Blade. Hopefully draw another land and we can Juris as well. That'd be great. Untap land though it needs to be. I think the problem is because they're so far behind now that they have to keep using their islands to draw their answers. They can definitely play a Tellurian Terror here. That'd be good. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 6. That's fine. And then what? They're probably going to play another Terror, which is fine. They still have Counterspell up. It's pretty huge, to be honest. Wow. Okay. All right. This is definitely go time. So what do I want to do here? I'm on 11. I think I'll definitely be blocking stuff. What do I want to block? I definitely want to charm. I think I want to Tithe now as well. I could Cryogenic Relic and just tap that down and try and draw another land as well. And then Thraben Charm this, and then I can double block this. I kind of like that because I feel like I do need to hit another land. I mean, Thraben Charm's good. Still 6 to that. And then we'll just try and double block. I mean, we'll probably triple block the Tellurian Terror, to be honest. Wow, they're actually coming back from this. I'm getting choked on mana now, somehow. What the hell? Don't play another Terror. That'd be such a crazy, crazy draw. So I think here we actually triple the Tellurian Terror if they choose to attack with it. Alright, we're blocking that. We're definitely blocking that. We got more cards in hand, more resources in play. Another Terror, Jesus Christ. This is really not good for us. Well, let's just play this. At least we got this other... You know, we'll play our tap land, I guess. I think we just Duress them first. And we could double block something after the fact. Sure they don't have another counterspell though. I kind of don't hate just playing this. And let's Thraben Charm the Serpent. Otherwise we're just Tithing Blade. And it'll double block. Like, yeah, that's annoying, but I think it is what it is. At least we can, you know, they got one card left. Please don't be a 4 spike. That'll be nuts if that's a 4 spike. Yeah, and then we'll double block a Tellurian Terror. And then... it's difficult. Let's sort out these end steps again quickly. Definitely double blocking. They're not attacking with both. That's interesting. I kind of like the idea of duressing first, and then we can play the Glint Hawk, return the blade, and then play the blade. We definitely have the grind here. They had a good... I think they... In terms of what their hand was, I think it was good in the long run. Okay, so the counter-spelling that. That's interesting. Even if all our stuff gets countered, at least it's interesting that they counted out. What's in their hand? Like, what the hell is in their hand? You can play Blood Fountain as well, which is good. At least this gets around 4 spike. That's it. I'm thinking about like what they might want to keep in that aspect is probably a 4 spike. But yeah, they can 4 spike the Blood Fountain. I don't really care about that. And then hopefully we can just Thraben Charm this other Terror, and then it's our game to win. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go into another match. All right, we're on the draw for this one, which is the play, sorry, which is good. This hand, I mean, it doesn't have a blue source. Well, it actually does, so this hand's not too bad. We're definitely going to go Vault of Whispers, probably just play the Ancient Den and then Refurbish Familiar. Ooh, Vault, Compass, Familiar. Definitely leading with Vault in case we draw another Familiar. Otherwise, if we draw a Glint Hawk, that'd be nice. We can bounce back the Familiar. All in all, a good hand. Alright, so we're playing against Elves. This hand's not really set up to play against Elves right now. That was a good draw though. So we're going to go Ancient Den. Hopefully we can just take all their payoffs. And that will be enough. So yeah, this worked out quite well. So we can go Glint Hawk, return the Familiar. And then next turn we can go Familiar again, Skyfisher, bounce Familiar, play it again. So I'm kind of hoping to go like Forest all by Mana Dorks, and then we can just follow it up with ooh, these forests. Yeah, Priest is good. So that's good. So yeah, so hopefully that they got the 2 payoffs in the hand and we can just Familiar them both, and they don't draw another one. That's the plan anyway. So we'll play this. Sylvan Ranger. Interesting card. I mean, they probably have that last one in their hand. I'm still going to bounce the Refurbish Familiar. Shame I can't play it again, but you know, these things happen. Please don't be like a Lead the Stampede or something. That'd be nuts. If that is the Lead the Stampede, then we really need to be drawing a Suffocating Fumes about now. Alright, or a Cast Down to handle that card. So Thraben Charm, Cast Down. We really need to draw something for that, that's for sure. And then they're paying light, or yeah, that's the Elves, sorry. They are Spy combo as well. Holy crap. They're just doing me. That's interesting. Okay, that's an insight. So I think I still just play this and do the draw off it. We get a Vault of Whispers. Let's name Island and do a Thought Cast. Yeah, really if we draw a Cast Down, anything like that. I mean, Fumes is huge. So we need to survive one go of it, don't we? I think we want the blue anyway. Let's just play this tap land. We're not blocking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a 2/3 flyer. That's brutal. Winding Way is huge. Hopefully they just play everything. I mean, it's annoying because this is a 1/2 as well. Like, it's pretty huge. What do they hit? Sagu Wildling, Sylvan Ranger, Crewing Ranger. I mean, Crewing Ranger is huge because they can save everything now. So we still really need to draw like a Cast Down. This is a cooked list. I mean, they're on the way to a 5-0 probably with this deck. So I really, really, really badly need to draw a cast down. I mean, Charm doesn't do it either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So they can do it twice. Let's block the line of rolls and just force them to use some of this Timberwatch, yeah. But yeah, really need to draw something. Maybe I should have played the Vault, really. And you're just going to put it onto the Spy as well. Okay. It kills me in 2. So yeah, really need cast down. So let's do a stop in their upkeep. Let's cast down this. Then we'll get in for the 4. And then we just have a Balustrade Spy left. Alright, so now we can do it here, which I don't mind. So I can do the block. Because they have a bunch of forests in their hand. And now we can Fumes. Because it makes it a 1-2, this doesn't die, it kills the Balustrade, and they lose everything now. And they got 2 forests in their hand. Alright, we really turned that around from one of Suffocating Fumes, which I'll take that. I think this is going to be a weird matchup though. Definitely want the Arms of Hadar, every removal spell in the sun. And we're still not out of the woods either. Like, we don't have a fast clock here. They still have a Spy combo that they can kill us with. Yeah, let's attack. Got a Segu Wildling as well, but that's a fair while off. Let's just play this Refurbished Familiar. They'll discard a forest. And then let's play this Blood Fountain, and then we'll just sack we'll Insight as well. Let's Insight, and then we'll probably sack on the blue. You know what? It's probably just a blood token. Alright, that's pretty good. That's just my cat in the background, not liking the weather. So, alright, we got them on a 2-turn clock now, and we got Thraben Charm, so we got all this permission now. Alright, I feel pretty good now. I don't even want to play this Core Skyfisher. I have him dead in 2, and I think being able to go Bauble, bounce the Bauble is going to be huge. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll go to sideboarding. These compasses could definitely come out. I mean, it was clutch in that game, but just to get blue. Let's go. I actually like Duress to hit there because Arms of Hadar is good. I'll take the Thraben Charms as well for the graveyard shenanigans. Cryogenic Relic isn't that good. Probably take out this. Tithing Blades are pretty mid. I think we need the Relic just for like a engine once we've traded off a lot of stuff. Yeah, I still like the Blood Fountains to get to our big stuff. Bauble. Yeah, I think that's about it. This hand is dreadful. This hand is better, and it's got a way to just go like, oh, what are we bottoming here? I'm probably going to bottom, yeah, probably the Thoughtcast. So we can go Goldmire Bridge, and then, I mean, it does suck that we're not on the play. Okay. That's the other thing as well, like their deck is like a combo deck. They can kill us with Spire. So but it makes their main combo not as good. I'm just going to play this blue-black because we have this white anyway. That way we can go Grim Bauble, play Glint Hawk, return Grim Bauble. We have to be mindful of they have Mask Vandal, which is a card. Alright, well we're definitely Baubling that. So let's go Bauble. And I kind of don't hate just playing a tap land, to be honest. Like we can play... Nah, you know what? I do like drawing cards though. I'd rather not know that we can just pick up the ball, and I don't hate the idea of just playing Relic, picking up the Relic, if they do decide to kill it with a Mask Vandal or something. Yeah, Forest Cycling. I mean, this looks like they want to kill us with the Spy combo this time around, so... which is pretty legit. That Priest isn't that good here. Yeah, look, I'm actually probably just going to play this and then play land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think just play the Glint Hawk and pick up the Relic again. Because we've got this Arms of Fadal we can use next turn. But yeah. I think I want to draw like a Charm or something like that in case they have the combo. Because they've got 3 lands already. They're on their way. 4 lands. So normally these decks run like 5 to 6 lands. Having Spy combo in an Elves list is cooking. Absolutely cooking. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. They aren't doing much else here though. I kind of want to Arms of Fadal yet. I think we kind of can control what they're doing if we... Let's just do a Thought Cast first. Double Charm, eh? Let's play a land. So now I want to keep up the Charm. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably a bit crazy, but yeah, I was meant to attack there actually. Sorry, I was just thinking too much about my play here. The fact that we have double Charm, I'm just mindful that they can very much go for the win here. They got a crap ton of mana. And at least next turn I can play like a Mirror Force if I want to. Okay, so they're playing that card. It's a good one. It is a good one. They're so good that it exiles, eh? Let's just float a white. And just playing like an Ent, I guess. There's so much mana. So that's good, but we are definitely just gonna... I've used all the mana for it now. Let's just destroy the enchantment. We've got 2 cards left. So now I don't hate... I could use Arms of Fadal. You know what, let's just attack. Let's play a Relic while we can. We can still cast down next turn if we want to. You get another land, which is good. Sorry about the rain. It's a very rainy day today. So the Mask Vandal doesn't really matter. So we just kill the next Spawn Hydra. They've got 2 cards in hand now. So we can take one. We can play an Enforcer. I think we just play stuff out now. So let's attack for 2. Hell, I actually might just Arms of Fadar actually as well. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're free now. So let's just Arms of Fadar them. And we'll play these Mirror Enforcers. Because now they can't Dread Return us because they don't have enough creatures in play. And then we have a clock. Yeah. So it's the other way of keeping everything alive is just by doing... Yeah, they're playing Spy here, but they didn't have another creature. Are they targeting themselves? They've done that, but they can't Dread Return, right? I'm confused. Do they have like an Ornithopter in their hand? Oh, they just wanted to do that. Yeah. Alright, there we go. We won this match as well. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, welcome back. We're on the play. This hand is good. We got our mana. We got our removal. It is a little bit slow again, but we have interaction. So if we're playing against the right deck, it doesn't really matter too much. Playing against Burn here would kind of suck. Like then playing like Vudar and Epicure will be like, yep. Okay. What are we playing against? Alright, we're playing against like monsters or something. So in this case, I'm just going to probably be playing the Relic. And hopefully we can just kill everything else. So yeah, sadly I'm just not going to play the Bog. Bog doesn't matter as much. Let's draw a card and pass. It gets us closer to playing this Enforcer as well, which is good. But we're likely just playing a lot of... they're playing the land. That's good. Good thing we drew a bunch more lands. What did we draw? Misspelled Bridge. I guess the good thing is... I'm probably just going to play this tap land as well, to be honest, and just pass. I'm not going to be playing Mirror Enforcer next turn, likely. I could have played Vault and then like cast down something and then played Enforcer next turn, but yeah. Is this just Chrysalis? It is Chrysalis. So we'll just, obviously we'll just go to our turn. We'll probably... Yeah, we'll just play the Bridge. We'll pass. And we have this cast down to use. Hopefully draw like a Glint Hawk or something so we can get some value out of these Cryogenic Relics. So if they're playing the land version, it makes me think they're probably playing the Cascade stuff, which is obviously very good. Is this another Chrysalis? At least we've got 2 cast downs. Alright, let's see what they hit off this. Hopefully it's just like a land destruction spell and then it doesn't do anything against our lands. Rumble's a good one for them. Rumble's a very good one. So likely just gonna... I mean, I'm probably gonna cast down the Chrysalis, to be honest, because we're probably gonna play the Mirror Enforcer. And our Mirror Enforcer can just block. Will they pick up? They chose another Chrysalis. So I'm going to cast down this Chrysalis. And hopefully we can just win the long game. Don't get me wrong, the Cascade stuff's very good. From memory, they're not running pulses or anything, so... Got that on my side. Yeah, let's go land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So play this 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to do the cast down this turn. But this Mirror Enforcer is probably just blocking this boarding party, and then this cast down can kill their other spell. Might be using just a relic. The problem is I really don't want to use the relics straight away because we could just hit like a Glint Hawk or something, and then we're just able to draw so many more cards than them. And I think that's the way out of our game. I feel like we can outrun them because they're like half and half. They have rumbles and crap like that, but if they're just playing Chrysalis, we can ultimate price them. Yeah, here's another Chrysalis. Oh, the Acid Moss. Okay, that's fine. You can Acid Moss us. And they're not going to attack, yeah. So we're just going to block this. Again, I feel like we can win the long game. If they just have land destruction in their hand, we're having a good time. I'm going to play the Bog. I'd be very mindful of the kind of artifact hate they might run. If they have a Nyx Spawn in their hand, it'll be a bit scary. Hopefully just play a Chrysalis. Just a boarding party. That's the Chrysalis. And are they playing another Chrysalis? Because that'll be very hard to deal with. Hopefully it's just like a Acid Moss or something like that. What the hell is this? Is this a boarding party? It is a boarding party. Please do not play another Chrysalis. Okay, it's just a wild growth. So something like now they just have like one card left in their hand. I'm likely taking just 6 here, and we're going to cast down this Chrysalis, and then if we draw a Glint Hawk or a Skyfisher, we're sitting in a very nice spot. Or even Enforcer. We've got lots of good draws. Okay, Thoughtcast is one of those draws. Let's just play that now. That's not a good draw. So now I'm thinking, I think we stun this now, to be honest. Yeah, we'll tap it like this. It's a shame because it's, yeah, okay, that's good. All right. Let's play 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we might not have enough. Yeah, so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we do. Let's just play this and play a Mirror Enforcer. We'll attack with the Familiar. And then the Bauble's still kind of good if we draw a Hawk or something like that, because we can like play it, return to our hand, and play it again to kill the boarding party. Is there another Chrysalis? Don't be a Nyx Spawn Hydra. Be cool, dude. Be cool. You're definitely at the mercy of the top of the deck. Okay. No, they got just a giant dinosaur again. There we go. So hopefully we just draw something other than the land here. Yeah, them hitting Utopia Sprawls is a lot nicer than anything else. Reach and trample, you say. So we're very close to dying now. Alright, Suffocating Fumes is actually works, so we'll play this. Let's attack. Please block it. They do block. That's good. No! Block it! Block it, you coward! Okay, they don't. Let's go to attack before at least. And let's just fumes them. I mean, we really need something good as well. So I probably shouldn't have attacked, because double blocking that was probably key, because now pretty dead to it. Is this in the... Oh my god. Alright, we need to draw some really good action now. Okay, we're dead now. We were pretty lucky with some of the cascades, but we're definitely not beating that. What even gets us out of this? Nothing. Cryogenic Relic doesn't. Nothing does. Absolutely nothing. Because what, we'd have to double block that, and yeah, we can't even attack with the familiar because this has reach. We need like a thought cast into shenanigans. Yeah, if we relic, tap that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, technically, let's just see what we draw. I'm feeling a little bit lucky, you know? Okay, let's tap that down. So we stun that. That's not gonna cut the mustard, that's for sure. Look, that was close. That was very, very close. So, blue Elemental Blast doesn't do anything. Thread Charms do. They don't really either. We don't really have a lot for them. We'll cut the Suffocating Fumes. Probably Navigator's Compass and then keep everything else. Fadar don't do a lot. We could bring in the Duresses and maybe just be lucky and hit like... Nah, it's kind of crap as well. Let's just run it like this. And hopefully, I think we just have to pray they don't hit many cascade spells. Like if they whiffed again on that, I think we were pretty okay. We could stun the other one, and then we could block the dinosaurs. Put that into just having everything else is too good. Look, this hand's good because if they lead with an Arbor Elf, we can kill it. If they do anything else a bit shifty, then we can also just eviscerate us inside our lands in response. They mold. Okay, so that's good. So their deck can be fragile and not have a lot of that red stuff. Because they need mana and they need just the good mix, you know? They're just playing big creatures. Okay. Let's go land go. And hopefully they just play an Arbor Elf. Play an Arbor Elf. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted them to do. Because we bolt the bird. You always bolt the bird. Just going to turn off this. We don't need the upkeep step anymore. Let's go Volt, Tartan Blade. And I mean, we're not doing much else now. Is this just another... It's Utopia Sprawl. Wow, they didn't have another land. So if we draw a Charm, that'll be huge. I think we kind of just want to play out this Enforcer. Just get it all started, I think. They could have some good artifact removal, but... I think it's what we need to do. Because they drew a forest, which is good for them. And they're just going to Stone Rain the land, probably. doing a wild growth. Yeah. Just gonna play this land tapped. Yeah, sure, we'll target that graveyard. But likely, I mean, if they're doing... Hopefully they're not targeting one of my lands, otherwise we'll inside it to draw 2 cards. Hopefully they do just try and acid moss us. But they're probably just going to play, yeah, a giant creature. Alright, we're going to get rid of this Tithing Blade then, because it's not very good against Chrysalis regardless. Sack the Tithing Blade. Hope they just get some cast down action. They don't look like they have too much Elves. The bridge. Well, we can't attack, so let's just go play the bridge. And yeah, there's no real point playing this Tithing Blade either. What else are we doing then? Do we want to sack anything? I think we want to save the inside as well. For like the Cryogenic Relic. I think we'll just pass because I feel like they will have some kind of interaction for us. And at least we can get something out of these Eviscerators Insights. And they also might put everything in. Annoyed Altasaur. Alright, so they hit an Arbor Elf, which is good for us. This Tithing Blade's terrible though. I'm not using my mana for anything either. So they might just get us here. Why not attack there? It's interesting. Well, let's just play a Relic. It's not a great draw here. They do have 1 card left in hand. We're on 20, so... I didn't hate just playing the bridge. And then, likely we're just going to do an inside on the Cryogenic Relic. But holy crap, we're going to take a lot of damage here. Maybe I was meant to Eviscerate his Insight then and there. To try and draw some Mirror Forces or something. That was probably the correct thing to do. Wow, they just drew another Altasaur. That's rough. Into a Chrysalis? Oh my god. Oh. Alright, this is probably a bit too much now. To beat this. Holy crap. And you have a follow-up? Holy... Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So you got all those colours, and then you're going to... play next spawn. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Well, we can't do much about that. I don't even know how we get out of this. I think we'll use our mana. Sack this. That's not going to cut the mustard. That's not going to cut the mustard either. I think we just take it and then pray to the magic gods. Absolutely brutal though. Very good cascades. Because they didn't have good cascades last. So basically none of these creatures can touch us, otherwise we die. So we can relic something. I mean, I think we're just dead. Well, humour me here. If we draw like double cast down, right? So what we can go. We can't play another land though. We're dead. We're just dead. Let's go into another match and see how we go. Alright, we're on the play for the 5th and final round. This is not keepable. We'll mull this. This is kind of also not keepable either, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe if we want to draw, but just one tap artifact land's not going to cut the mustard. We don't have really affinity stuff or ways to draw to get back into it either. So we'll mull this. So yeah, we'll mull this. This hand is keepable. We'll just tuck a Blood Fountain. Probably even 2 Blood. I kind of like the idea of the Compass and the Cast Down and the Cryogenic Relic. Everything else is just extra. The Compass is good if we're playing against Burn or something like that. Lana or Augur. Okay, so they're playing what's that pump deck again? Yeah, we'll just play Navigator's Compass. They run a lot of pro spells, so the important thing to think about with all kind of like Infect and whatnot is always try and kill it on your turn, not their turn, so they don't get the Vines pump. Is this only sorcery speed? Only during upkeep, yeah, cool. So Black Mamba and stuff, the cards with regen, which is a little bit scary. Alright, just playing another Lana White Augur. If this is what they're doing and we don't draw another land, then I'm just going to Cryogenic Relic on our turn anyway. Yeah, we just want to draw lands any way we can. They're not playing any of their scary cards yet, and we're not drawing anything fun either. The scary part is when they, yeah, there it is, there's the Glistener Elf. So now we have to wear a very different hat now. Yeah, I can't even play that. With trample and all that, it's just going to kill me. So they basically, if they have a pro spell, we just die. And escape tunnel, I mean, the creature doesn't matter anyway. So we just have to pass and try and cast down in our end step. In their end step. Yeah, because if they just go pro here, then we die. I mean, the fact that they're doing this is just like they have lethal. Because they need just like one more pump spell. And they have us dead. So the idea is we just take the 7 here. And then hopefully they don't follow it up with anything else. Okay, so they obviously have like just the pro spell. Okay. That's fine. You have it, you have it. There's like no reason for them not to go for it. Yeah, so then we die quite single-handedly there. I think our deck is pretty well set for them. Again, they have the Black Mamba. Let's just bring in... Navigator's Compass definitely comes out if they're playing Infect. So where are you? Compass, you come out. I'll keep the Suffocating Fumes in. Arms of Hadar are a bit too slow on all the interaction. Blood Fountain's pretty crap as well. I think everything else is good. We don't want anything else here. I'll just double check with their deck if they're running anything specific. It's a sick deck, honestly. I'll keep this. It's got our lands and spells. Hopefully we can just Tithing Blade something pretty quick. Let's just play this one. A Mull's a bit brutal as well, to be honest. Okay, if they're playing that, then we'll just play the Relic. Such a good card. It's just like, yeah, Green's Ponder. Scry 3, then draw a card. Wow, so they top and they bottomed and they declined to use it. Okay, so no creatures on top. We're still going to play the Relic here. Oh, we can't play the Relic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should have played the tap land. It's all falling apart now. That was a big mistake on my behalf there. So play the Mir. So we're not getting these extra draws, which sucks. Let's go land, Tithing Blade. I mean, hopefully we just draw a Glenhawk. That'd be freaking sweet. But yeah, we should have an extra card in our hand and the Cryogenic Relic in play, but we don't. Another Mir. And the Glistener Elf. Okie doke. Alright, a Thought Cast. And they're topped. This card isn't good, eh? I'm going to go Thought Cast because we might be needing a cast down, which we didn't draw. I'm going to play a tapped land and then we'll pass. And we're probably going to Insight if we survive next turn, but we might not. They might just pump everything. Looks like they are. So they got an Apostle's Blessing on top of this, which is crazy. Or maybe they just want to drop us to 6. Okay, they did. Okay, let's Insight this Tithing Blade. Sorry, Tithing Blade. It should have been a Cryogenic Relic. Okay. So the important thing to realize here is that we're pretty dead. 3 cards in hand. Let's just Thought Cast first. It's kind of just not enough. Let's duress them. Okay, so they don't have lethal on board. So we can just take this Vines. And then we can play the land. I think we just are playing the core Skyfisher and blocking this Glistener Elf. It's just, I wouldn't mind keeping that blue around. And let's just Thought Cast again. Get rid of some of these other lands, we don't really need them. Okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of a bridge and a den. I don't think the bridge really matters too much. Oh, that was their draw, so they have a Mumber in their hand. I mean, they're probably just not attacking the Glistener off, I guess. That's what they do. So yeah, we just take 1 here. Surely you just play the Mumber out, though. Yeah, I would. Oh, Suffocating Fumes would be a very nice draw about now. That's not going to cut the mustard. I mean, I still think we're playing them all, but, you know. Let's play this, take the Nature's Claim. The trample's huge. So something can become a 4-4. So I play this. If they have any other pumps, but then we lose as well. If we go Relic, tap that down, and then we have block. No, we die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can do it all actually. So let's just play Relic. And then draw a card. Hopefully we just draw another Mirror Enforcer. How good would that be? Just a den. We'll play the Mirror Enforcer. And let's just tap this down. Because otherwise we die anyway. And then we still can't do anything here because they can sack to there. I guess I could have attacked the Skyfisher. I'm probably playing too scared here. Alright, they drew a Mirror. I guess they don't have to do the Liner or Augur, which is the other thing, right? They can just live their life. Okay, so we have a cast down. So let's just, we can kill that. Which is good. We could kill the Llanowar. Let's play, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just play this first. Because you draw a card for it, it's just free to play. Thraben Charm is a good card. Now, let's play a land. That, and that dies now. And then got 3 cards left. Don't really want to play the core. I do want to keep this cast down. Let's just pass down if you will, and then we can have something for the Icomia. Okay. No, I think we double block it anyway. But I feel better now that we have everything else. I think we just double block it with the Familiar. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we want to keep these alive. We can take one. At least we kill that. Another Mia. So I think what we want to do is just I want to keep this cast down. Grim Bubble's nice. So let's play Grim Bubble. Let's just mop up these Mias. You're dead. And then we'll play a Skyfisher. Pick up the bauble. Play the bauble. You're dead. Play land. And we'll attack with these two. We can block the Glistener Elf. I mean, let's just cast down it actually. Let's just get rid of it now. Not have to deal with it. Alright, now I feel like we are in the driver's seat. Probably should have survived with the Grim Bauble actually and just get some good draws going. I mean, that's fine anyway. So attack with everything. And we just inside end of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Probably just inside a land, to be honest. Oh, you know what? We just hit the relic. Draw 3 cards. Why not? Seems good. Yep. Okay, and we'll forecast. Really pulled this one back, didn't we? We'll attack with everything, play a tap land. They do have Nature's Claim as well, but... Let's return... Yes, we'll target the Familiar. Play the Familiar. Yep, there we go. All right, let's get back to the sideboarding. I don't think we'll change anything, to be honest. We'll just run it back. The Dust to Dust could be interesting because they have their equals, but I think everything's pretty good. This is a very, very slow hand. We're close to getting a blocker though. Maybe we just keep this. We can't have it all. And they're not leading with an Infect creature anyway, so we can play tap land here, and then we can play Refurbished Familiar. Next turn. I'm playing Lotus Petal. I wonder if it's correct to cut those. Well, it can definitely kill us. There's not much we can do about that. I'm just going to play the Familiar. If they have all the pump spells, they have all the pump spells, but we're getting rid of one of their pump spells. And then they still need 2 more to kill us. We can block as well if we want to. What are they discarding? Apostle's Blessing. So they have 2 pro spells. Just Nature's claiming that so they can get in. Okie doke. I mean, it's good. It is good. I guess they're doing that now just to get the damage in. Do you have a Might as well? Do you really have Might pump spell? No, you don't. Okay, that's good. I mean, we are taking 4 here, so we're very close to dying. I wonder what our best draw would be is... Well, that's definitely not it. So, I mean, we can play Bridge and probably just play Relic and then hope... I mean, if they kill us, they just kill us, really. We can't do much about it. This Raven Charm doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. If we survive, which I highly doubt it, then we're not looking too bad. But yeah, they can quite easily just go pump spell, win. All right. The good thing about that is that it doesn't draw a pump spell, which is why blue-green Infects used to be very good. And what do? They bottom 3. Jesus. I got the Escape Tunnel, it appears. So if we can Thraben Charm this next turn, I think we're in a happy place. But we have to be able to Thraben Charm. They've got 1 card left in their hand. And this can, yeah. Okie doke. Let's play this land. So we've got 5. So we could Duress them. No. I do like the idea of Duressing them, and we can just relic it. Oh, if they draw a pump spell though, it's just GG. We can play this and then just Thraben Charm. That's probably the best thing to do, actually. Because we can still block it. Or they have to use a pump spell to keep it alive here. They definitely don't have a pump spell in their hand. What's this? Alright, it's the vines. They just scryed 3 times, so was it better to keep that in case they got a pump spell? 100% blocking, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll block still. We've got a couple turns at least, because we can sack this relic. Embiggen. Okay, so it's, yeah. Well, we had to block that anyway. Okie doke. Let's just start with a Thoughtcast and try and hit a ham sandwich here. No, just a bunch of lands. Well, I am going to tap that down and then we'll play a tap land. Oh no, we'll play a Vault of Whispers potentially. Yeah, let's just play a Vault. And then we're going to Eviscerate its Insight and step and just get rid of one of these lands. This is cooking though. Very much cooking. Do I want to hit? Oh yeah, let's hit the seat. Okay, at least we've got a blocker now. So let's duress them. And then we can go Refurbish Familiar, Glint Hawk. Okay. Well, that doesn't do much now. Let's play the Refurbish Familiar, draw a card. Okay, and then we'll play the Glint Hawk, return the Refurbished Familiar, and just play a tapped Black Source, probably. Yes. Yeah, I like this one. We'll pass. It's good that we did it that way anyway, otherwise they would have nature claimed the Refurbished Familiar. So we have to block this. Yeah. Do you think they have a pump spell? This is a wild game this is. Yeah. So this again just keeps it alive. The good thing about this Refurbished Familiar is that it allows us to draw more cards. Okay, Thoughtcast is good. Let's use this white mana here, Thoughtcast. Okay. Here I'm going to play a Skyfisher, return the Familiar, and Max going to play it again. Because it's just drawing us cards, just Elvish Visionary. There's a Relic. So we can block them with the Skyfisher. Alright, there it is, there's another one. So hopefully we can even Thoughtcast into a Suffocating Fumes, because that's just, I think, GG here. Okay, again, let's Thoughtcast. Yeah, let's Thoughtcast off this. Glint Hawk. Glint Hawk, Glint Hawk. I think now we're playing the Relic. There's just too many lands. Turn this, draw a card. And let's just play the Relic again. And then we're just discarding some of these. I'm not attacking with anything. Let's just discard probably just this one and this one. They really need something with the Trample effect, but we're blocking with the Glint Hawk and a Skyfisher most likely. Hell, probably double blocking something, to be honest. attacking one each. No, we'll just go one apiece. Let's go here and here like this. Thinking what gives them trample, not many things. Yeah, just Vines Kicked to keep it alive. The thing is, this is inevitable now. Unless you have some really poor draws, we're just drawing like infinite stuff. Like, they're drawing a card a turn. We are drawing way more. Hopefully they just concede in a second because we can play this Faeries Familiar. Got another Familiar. Let's just play that. Yeah. And we'll attack for 2 and then we'll just stun down that Glistener Elf. And we'll play the Vault. Yeah, so let's go tap you down. Let's play the Glint and then the Refurbished Familiar. Yes. Draw another card. And then it's ours. Let's just bin. I just want to untap lands now. And they drew a forest. Where's all our bloody lands? That's my question. I'm just going to play this and crack it. And stun it. And then attack again. Need the white source. Just do it like this. Let's attack. This deck's been great. Let's just pick up a land, to be honest, because we're going to play this Skyfisher and kill the next turn. Just play the Skyfisher. I don't have anything else left. We don't need to draw any more cards. We've got Relic as well for their bloody... I don't know, you just pick up you, I guess. Let's discard this, discard the tap land. And there you go, we have Flying Lethal in play. And there we go, league done, very good, deck's good.